Hi guys, it's Alex from Boost Your Body here. In this video I just want to run through the three factors that we take into account when determining how many calories you should eat for weight loss. If you've been following the blog or signed up and got the newsletter or the emails, you'll know there's three main factors we take into account. The first one is your BMR. Okay, so that's how many calories you're burning just to stay alive. The second one is called TEF, and that's the thermal effect of food that you take in. So your energy expenditure rises as you process the food you eat. And the last one is the Harris-Benedict equation, which is a factor that you apply that takes into account your activity level. So if you are sat at a desk for most of the day and you go for a couple of walks a week, then you're obviously going to need less energy and less calories than if you're a pro athlete, for example. So I appreciate that there are different factors to take into account, but actually to maximise your weight loss, you really should take these factors into account. And also it's better for you, because if you just work out your number of calories you need based on your BMR, then actually you're doing yourself out some calories. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I like to eat. So the more calories I can legitimately have and still lose weight, the better. Yeah? So I'm just going to run through the three emails I've sent out, which describe each of those three factors in more detail. I was going to show you how to put that together and to work out how many calories you need. So first of all, let's work on an example of 2,000 calories for BMR. Okay, so you go to a website, work out your BMR, just bang it into Google, there's a million calculators out there. So your BMR is 2,000 calories. Okay, so to work out a thermal effect of food, we generally take 10% of your BMR. So we're going to times 2,000 by 0.1, which will give us 10%, and obviously that's 200 calories. So make a note of that, write it down, put it in your iPad, whatever you're using to do the sum. Okay, the other factor is the Harris-Benedict equation. So let's assume we're lightly active, let's assume we have a desk job, spend the days writing reports for people, let's say we go for a couple of walks a week. So, you know, kind of probably an average lifestyle maybe nowadays. So that gives us a conversion factor, or a factor to apply to our BMR of 1.375. And if you Google a Harris-Benedict equation, again there's lots of websites that give you the factors on. So lightly active, desk job, bit of walking a few times a week, 1.375. So 2,000, which is our BMR, times 1.375 is 2,750. Okay? Now you remember the number we put down earlier, which was 200, which is TEF, so the thermal effect of food. We're going to add that to 2,750, and obviously that gives us 2,950. Okay, so that's how many calories we generally need a day for our lifestyle. So if you eat 2,950, give or take, you're going to stay about the same. To lose weight, you want to be eating less calories than you use. So your body's going to have to use energy from a different source. Fat. Perfect. Okay, so what a lot of people do is they go too extreme. So they've got this 3,500 calories per week is a pound of fat. And they go, okay, right, great. Right, so what we want to do, we want to lose 4 pounds of fat a week. So what's 3,500 times 4? Okay, that's 14,000 calories. Okay, split that by 7, which is going to take off 2,000 calories off our daily total. I mean, quite obviously ridiculous in this situation, but you know how people can be really extreme. Okay, so most people end up under eating. We are going to take off 500 calories from that total of 2,950, and that is going to equate to, so they say, a pound of fat a week. So 2,950 minus 500, 2,450 calories a day to lose a pound of fat a week. Which is great, and that's really good, but the secret here is to eat the right foods. Okay, if you eat the right foods, your body will be burning fat for most of the day. So if you're eating the right foods, you might be using fat for energy for everything. So when you're sat there writing your reports, your body is still using energy, but if you're eating the right foods, it will be taking it from your fat stores, so you're burning fat whilst you're typing reports. So hopefully that's given you a bit of an overview. If you want to know what foods to eat, then let me know. I might cover that in a later video, or if you have a look on the website, you'll see, probably get a general gist of the types of foods to eat and foods to avoid, etc. If you work with me, we won't count calories, okay? You'll use the non-calorie counting method I use with all my clients. But again, we'll cover that a different time. If you have a look on the website, you'll find some information about that anyway. So hopefully that's given you a bit of a starting point on how you can calculate how many calories you should be eating for weight loss.